Hey there, I'm Sheryl Goodwin-McGarrah, your go-to guide for life's messy and magical moments. As a farm girl turned single mom, I often wondered what life would look like after my kids were grown. Turns out, it was all about rediscovering and loving myself first. On this podcast, we'll dive into topics that touch the soul, like love, loss, triumphs, and setbacks. So grab your favorite drink and buckle up. Welcome to the Imperfectly Charming Podcast. Welcome. Today I invite you to take a deep breath with me. Inhale peace and exhale everything else. In a world that often demands we hustle, chase, and achieve, today's episode is a gentle permission slip, a reminder that you are allowed to be still. That stillness is not laziness or idleness, but rather a powerful, sacred pause and a way back to yourself. You see, most of my life I wore busyness like armor. I filled every crack in my day with doing, thinking, fixing, but the truth is that frantic pace disconnected me from my heart, my breath, and my own quiet knowing. And maybe you felt it too, that restless urgency to keep going, even when your soul is whispering, "Please stop, just be still with me." Today we're talking about what happens when we stop running and start listening. When we make space for silence, we often discover our deepest truths waiting in the quiet. So find a cozy spot, maybe wrap yourself in a blanket, light a candle, or simply rest with your hands gently on your heart. This is your moment. This is your breath. This is the power of stillness. Let's begin. Before we dive into today's episode, I want to share something close to my heart. I've created a soul-nourishing course called Conversations with My Soul, a gentle guided journey to help you reconnect with your inner wisdom, quiet the noise, and listen deeply to what your soul is longing to tell you. If you've been craving more clarity, peace, and purpose, I invite you to check it out. You can find all the details in the show notes and at imperfectlycharming.com. Now let's get started with today's episode. In a world that's constantly on the move, where our schedules are packed and our minds are filled with the never-ending stream of information, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of life. We rush from one task to the next, constantly connected to our devices, and often feel the pressure to do more, be more, and achieve more. But in this relentless pursuit of progress, we forget one of the most powerful tools we have, the power of stillness. We live in a time where busyness is often worn like a badge of honor. We rush from one task to another, fill our schedules to the brim, and even our leisure time is packed with activities. In the midst of all of this, we rarely take a moment to pause, reflect, and simply be still. But why is it so difficult for us to stop and embrace stillness? The truth is, many of us are uncomfortable with stillness. We fear what we might discover in the quiet moments, when we are still, when we are left alone with our thoughts, our feelings, and our inner selves. It's in these moments of quiet that we can truly hear what our heart is saying, what our soul is longing for. Yet these are the very moments that we avoid by staying busy. Being still is not just about doing nothing. It's about giving ourselves the space to breathe, to reflect, and to listen. Stillness allows us to reconnect with our inner selves and with the world around us in a more meaningful way. It's in these moments of quiet that we can find clarity, peace, and a sense of direction. When we take the time to be still, we allow ourselves to reflect and recharge, because stillness provides us with the opportunity to reflect on our lives, our choices, our dreams. It gives us a space to recharge both mentally and emotionally. listen to our inner voice. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to lose touch with our inner voice. Stillness gives us the opportunity to tune in and listen to what our intuition is telling us. The act of being still, even for a few minutes, can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. It helps us to center ourselves, slow down our racing thoughts, and find a sense of calm amidst the chaos. It also cultivates mindfulness. Stillness encourages mindfulness, the practice of being present in the moment. It helps us to appreciate the little things, to savor each moment, and to live life more fully. It also strengthens connections. By being still and present, we can improve our relationship with others. We become better listeners, more empathetic, and more connected to those around us. Incorporating stillness into our daily lives doesn't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. Start with small, intentional moments of quiet. Take a few moments in the morning to sit in silence before starting your day. Practice mindful breathing during a break at work, or go for a walk without your phone and just listen to the sounds of nature. Create a daily ritual of stillness. It could be a few moments of meditation, a quiet cup of tea in the morning, or simply sitting and reflecting on your day before bed. These small moments of stillness can have a profound impact on your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. In this fast-paced world, make a commitment to embrace the power of stillness. Start with just a few minutes a day and see how it transforms your life. How do you find stillness in your busy life? Thank you for joining me today. I hope this episode gave you a breath of fresh air, a moment to soften, to release, and to remember that your worth isn't tied to how much you accomplish. Stillness is a gift you give yourself, a space where your heart can catch up with your body, a sacred pause where you can hear your own soul speak. So as you step back into your day, I invite you to carry just a sliver of stillness with you. A breath between tasks, a moment of silence before speaking, a soft gaze out the window, letting yourself be present with the world just as it is. And remember, even if your day is full and your to-do list long, you can still find peace in the pauses. You can create a ritual of stillness that feels nourishing, even if it's only for 5 minutes. If this episode spoke to your heart, please consider sharing it with someone who needs a little stillness too. We're all walking each other home, one quiet breath at a time. Until next time, be kind to yourself, trust the pauses, and know that stillness is not the absence of life. It is where life speaks most clearly. See you soon. If you love this episode, you won't want to miss my free gift to you, the Find Your Voice Workbook. Head over to the imperfectlycharming.com website to snag your copy. And hey, if this podcast resonated with you, do me a favor, like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Plus, leave a written review to help the channel grow. And until we meet again, shine on, friends.